Well, Monday marks the 22nd anniversary of the September 11 attacks, the deadliest assault on our homeland in U.S. history. There's now an entire generation of young adults who weren't even alive when 9/11 happened. It's hard to believe that. And it's said that those who can't remember the past are doomed to repeat it. My next guest is determined that we all better remember 9/11 so we never repeat it. Please welcome the founder of the 9/11 Remembered Traveling Memorial, Erick Robertson. Erick, great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
This is deeply personal for you because you were a part of the search and rescue mission at Ground Zero with your dog, Porkchop. How did you get involved? Were you summoned there at that time? What was the genesis?
Just like everybody else in America, I walked into work that morning and saw 9/11 happening on TV. I was working in an emergency room that day. And at the bottom of the screen, there was a crawl that said 1-800, we need help, call us. I ran to my office. My shoes came off. I ran so fast. I got to my office, I called that number. I got through on the very first phone call. And they said, we need you, we need your dog, get here as soon as you can. There was no flights at the time. So I grabbed another firefighter that I had worked with, and we started co-driving nonstop. Got there, 9/11 was on a Tuesday, we got there on Thursday, and I was assigned to NYPD K-9, and I remained there for nearly 2 months with my dog doing body recovery.
I can't even begin to grasp the emotional roller coaster of being there and going through the rubble and finding the remains of people who had just gone to work one morning and never got to tell their families goodbye.
The dogs were the heroes, the unsung heroes. They were instrumental in their recovery effort because of all of that dust and debris and smoke that you saw. Everything was just covered with that. And the dogs were so crucial in the role of helping us bring these victims home to their families. And many were never recovered.
And you've got a vision that you're doing now, the Traveling 9/11 Memorial.
Yes.
So it's a way not everybody can get to New York and see the 9/11 Memorial. It's powerful and life-changing to see it, but so many people can't. So you're bringing a piece of that to them.
Right. We have created an incredible exhibition. It's 4 full-size semi-trucks that open up double-wide expandable, 1,200 square foot each. It's a replica of the reflecting pools and the museum in New York City. And our goal, after years of lecturing across the United States and talking about 9/11, 90% of the people that I've spoken to said they would never make it to see that incredible memorial. So we have created something that if 90% of America can't see it, we will bring this to 100% of America for free.
What a beautiful tribute to the people who perished that day, so that their memory is not forgotten.
Yes.
Now, how do people get this traveling memorial booked to come to their community or to their campus?
So there's 1,400 created registered memorials across the United States that were made with pieces of the World Trade Center. That's the footprint of the tour. Anybody can go on our website and register their city. You don't have to have a 9/11 memorial. You just simply have to go to the website and register your city. And this is the point in our project where we're looking for the public to now become involved in this, because it's a pay it forward kind of deal where once we're on the road and once we come to your city, we know that everybody will want the next city to see this, and this unbelievable, the largest exhibition like this in history that will be on the road for several years to come.
And Erick, you've got a few pieces of the traveling exhibit here. Tell us what we have out on the stage.
The concrete piece in front is a piece of concrete from the foundation of the World Trade Center. It came from a section known as the slurry wall, which was a massive concrete wall under the World Trade Center that kept the Hudson River out of the subway system and the basement of the World Trade Center. The fire helmet is an example of just some of the types of memorials that were created. That was made by a fire chief, Tim Holmes, Nashville Metro Fire, and it's signed by one of the 7 surviving firefighters who was caught twice in the collapse of the towers, Lieutenant Joe Torrio. The K-9 helmet is actually the uniform that I wore during my search effort, and a picture of my dog Porkchop and his collar. Porkchop lived a full life after 9/11. He was 14 years old when he passed, but he was an unbelievable workforce down there.
I can't wait to see it come to my community and all across the country. You can support the mission of the 9/11 Remembered Traveling Memorial. You can invite it to visit your town. If you go to Huckabee.tv, we have a direct link so that you can get registered on Erick's website and hopefully bring this traveling memorial to your community. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope you will now. The button is just below this video, and there's a little bell next to it. If you click on those, YouTube will reluctantly start letting you know when we've got a new video uploaded.